I was watching a video recently of Jack Dorsey, who was the former, I guess, CEO of Twitter. I don't know, he was over Twitter. And he was talking about this idea of how in the future, and I think he was promoting an app that he has, but in the future, we should be able to choose our own algorithm. In other words, we should be able to tell the app what type of content to serve back to us. And he said the reason we should do that is because we are actually being programmed by our feeds. Like our neurochemistry, because of our brains are in a state of plasticity. Our brains are adapting and changing, which produces changes in the rest of our lives and beings, really. We should have control over what we're putting in there because it's literally programming us. And, you know, social media companies are banking on that, and they're counting on that. It's their whole business model. They want to serve things up to you that you like because it keeps you on the app longer, which increases their ad revenue, which increases their bottom line, and it's just their business model. But if you take this into a spiritual worldview, or you take it into a living out your Christian life worldview, we are transformed as we renew our minds. And good or bad, you are transformed for the worse as you renew your mind to things that bring destruction, things that are against the logic of God. And, you know, something that's so powerful about the spiritual, living word or logic of God is that not only will it transform you in terms of the desires that you have, the choices that you make, but there's an interesting thing about, and really just exposure to any way of thinking, and this is how cults work and brainwashing works and abusers that condition their victims to stay quiet, you know, and not tell on them. And this happens all the time. But what happens is, what we continually expose ourselves to, not only is it changing your desires and what you think and what you crave and what you believe about things, but it actually affects your logic. It actually affects the way that you put ideas together so that the conclusions that you come to at a very deep level are affected also. So not just the things that you believe at a surface level or the things that you agree with, but the way that you think, the way that you put ideas together and ultimately drive you. In other words, that deeper subconscious level or down into the heart where you believe, and then as you think in your heart, so are you.